Everyone, welcome back. This video is something that's honestly been contemplated ever since the introduction of Shinjutsu to the verse, and that's about which regular ninjutsu should get reclassified to the Shinjutsu category. What abilities meet at least some of the criteria to then be seen now as Shinjutsu? Well, today we're going to be exploring some of that. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Anyways, before talking about the 3 ninjutsu that should be reclassified as Shinjutsu, it would be important to redefine what exactly is Shinjutsu. To gain much more clarity about what exactly Shinjutsu is, watch this earlier video that defined that into great detail. But to put it simply, Shinjutsu is the highest application of chakra that are likened to divine miracles, the handiwork of deities. The regular ninjutsus such as Rasengan, genjutsu such as Tsukuyomi, or taijutsu such as the 8 Gates technique are all essentially watered down attempts to recreate the phenomena of Shinjutsu, which are generally much more powerful with way less drawbacks as well. With that out of the way, we can go back to the OG series and note that while there was a vast amount of unique and powerful abilities in jutsu, there were some that were actually way too powerful, and honestly too powerful to the point that no regular shinobi should really have the availability to utilize such a jutsu. Without any further ado, these are some of those overpowered abilities that were previously showcased that should be reclassified as Shinjutsu. This ability, from the minute of it being showcased, I already knew this was way too damn powerful. Like, why the hell does this dusty AARP old man have the ability to essentially delete anything from existence in a matter of mere seconds? This ability, unironically, actually goes in conjunction with another ability that's going to be added to this list because of how overpowered those abilities are and how well those abilities could complement one another. This ability is so damn powerful. Narutopedia literally says the best way to counter a dust release user is by having another dust release user. That should say how broken this shit really is. Now, granted, that's not the only way to counter dust release, but there's really only a few other ways, such as utilizing space-time ninjutsu, or literally having the Rinnegan, or just being an Otsutsuki. Anyways, there's only a few verified shinobi able to utilize this technique, 2 of whom were former Kage, Mu and Onoki. Now, granted, the only drawback of this jutsu is essentially the vast amount of chakra that it expends. Honestly, that's not enough of a drawback for me to have this ability not reclassified into Shinjutsu. It's way too overpowered. No shinobi should be able to utilize this on any type of regular basis whatsoever. You got 6 pass techniques and the many powers that are derived from that technique, such as the ability to absorb all types of ninjutsu and extract the soul of someone, killing them immediately. The Meno Tejikara, a technique that lets Sasuke warp space-time to swap places of anything from eyesight range and to create portals to other dimensions. The Rinnegan has way too many broken abilities. The whole damn eye just needs to be reclassified as the Shinjutsu. Legend literally says during times of disorder, one who wields the Rinnegan is sent down from the heavens to become either a deity of creation who will calm the world, or a deity of destruction who will reduce everything to nothingness. Now, obviously that's not true, but that statement alone is pretty similar to some of the sentiments about Shinjutsu and how Shinjutsu can be likened to divine miracles. Ishiki and his unnamed dojutsu is classified as a Shinjutsu, even though the Rinnegan is way more broken, but whatever. Remember how it was brought up that dust release can be utilized in conjunction with another technique? Yeah, this is that technique. Imagine a deity just casually going around utilizing creation of all things, and anytime a mistake is made, he just utilizes dust release as essentially an all-powerful eraser to delete whatever happened, to then just go about remaking things, again, utilizing creation of all things. And as the description suggests, this ability literally lets one create anything, or from more technical terms, turns fantasy to reality. There's really no other ninjutsu that gets more closely to divine miracle-like than this. The process essentially goes from utilizing yin release to create form out of nothingness, and then subsequently utilizing yang release to breathe life into what was generated from yin release. The most notable utilization of this technique was when Hagoromo split the Jubi to 9 distinct other beings. But as Obito suggested, Hagoromo most likely utilized this technique to create vast numbers of other things throughout time. This technique speaks for itself as obviously an ability that should be categorized as Shinjutsu. Anyways, guys, what are some of the techniques that y'all think that should be reclassified into Shinjutsu? Explain that reason and let me know what you thought about these 3 reasons. If you guys liked it, maybe I'll make 3 more jutsu that should be reclassified into Shinjutsu. Anyways, take care of yourself. See you guys next time.